Chat, chat. This is week 1 of my 30-day run on gang. Let's go ahead. Yo, you feel me? Week one of the 30-day run. I'm currently recording this off of OBS through my computer. Hopefully it goes smoothly. It is like 1 a.m. Monday today. This video is gonna get dropped today. But I'm gonna just start off by saying my allergies are definitely killing me. Not killing me, God forbid, but man, I'm going through it. But I really wanted to make this video for y'all to kind of catch up with y'all and get y'all up to speed on where I've been at, you know what I'm saying, with my 30-day. First off, I do want to say I hope all of y'all are doing well. I'm doing great. Life is good. I'm blessed, you know. Actually about to go home and see my mom. We got my nigga Jay in the back, you feel me? Mike sleep and Chris is probably in his room doing whatever. But yeah, I just wanted to update y'all on where I've been at really with my 30-day for real. I'ma just, be the first one, and I want to know how y'all doing too. Y'all can like comment down below how y'all's 30-day been going, you feel me, if you is in this journey with me. But honestly, where I've been at in my first 7 days, I'm not gonna lie, I'll be honest with y'all. I definitely got a lot to work on. I'll be honest. Like I'm working at it, but I could be way better. You know, I could be more efficient, sticking to the script. Honestly, like, I've been going live every day from 4 to 6. That's another thing I was gonna ask y'all. How's y'all daily list going? Like, are y'all knocking out everything on y'all's daily list? Let me know, cause I'll be honest, I'm not. He not either. I'm not gonna lie, but it's a team effort thing. You know, I feel like part of this journey we were supposed to all keep each other accountable. But yeah, let me stop rambling for real and just kind of get into it. My list is it's motivating. It keeps me going. I feel like I could definitely be more locked in. I gave myself 3 main topics on where I felt like I was, distracted, or it felt kind of hard for me, or things I need to work on as part of my 30-day run that I realized of myself. And the first thing I was going to say was discipline, honestly. I feel like I could have been way more disciplined throughout my first week of my 30-day run. For each topic, I actually gave myself Bible verses that I could like look into that'll help myself out on my 30-day run. I'm going to go ahead and share those with you. The one that I got for discipline was, hold on, let me find it for y'all. Hold on. Proverbs 25:28 says, a person without self-control is like a city with broken down walls. So basically what that means, without discipline, your life becomes more vulnerable. So I think in my life, I have to remember what discipline can do for me, and I have to just kind of keep sticking to it, because I know, like, at the end of the day, like, discipline is what I do need in my life in order for me to be who I want to be one day, you know? Another Bible verse I actually seen was Hebrews 12:11, and in that Bible verse it says, no discipline seems pleasant at the time, but painful. Later on, however, it produces a harvest of righteousness and peace for those who have been trained by it. Meaning, discipline may feel hard now, but it produces a long-term growth, and it brings peace in your life. You know what I'm saying? So throughout the rest of my 30-day run, I really want to focus on, just having discipline, knowing that discipline is what someone living a lifestyle like mine needs in their life, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to get lost in this lifestyle that I live, so I definitely need to feel like have more of a ground base when it comes to discipline. Would you say so? You feel me? Yeah? Okay, cool. Bear with me, y'all. My allergies really getting at me, and I'm trying to explain this to y'all before I go to sleep, but I'm doing this because I really care about y'all, The next topic that I felt like I should get into I've been struggling with, I guess I could say, with my 30-day run, part of my first week, is temptation. I'm not gonna lie, I feel like I've been tempted many times by the devil, tempted by I don't know, my surroundings. And I'm not sitting here saying like, I'm sad. Nothing's wrong with me, y'all. Like, I love my life. I really do. I'm blessed, I'm just really trying to talk to those that are really going through something, because at the end of the day we are all human being and we all are going through something. So I'm just saying what's on my mind that I feel like could be that I could work on to better myself. You feel me? But yeah, I'm doing good though. Life is good. But temptation, you know what I'm saying? I feel like there's a lot of temptations out here, and they really do distract you. So I did a little digging in the Bible, trying to find like some verses that can motivate me and inspire me to just stay away from my temptations. And some of the verses I actually found, I'm bringing up for you. You know what I'm saying? First one that I have for y'all is 2 Timothy 2:22. And it says, "Flee the evil desires of youth and pursue righteousness, faith, love, and peace." And what that basically means is sometimes the best strategy is just to simply leave the situation alone. You know what I'm saying? Distance makes temptation much weaker. You feel me? And honestly, I feel like it's also about how you go about things and how you look at things. When it comes to temptation, it's just like, we live a bittersweet life. At the end of the day, you want to enjoy your life. You want to do what you want to do. But, I feel like at the same time, I have to keep myself more accountable on these temptations and what I have going on for myself. Like at the start of my 30-day run, I told myself, this, that, and the third, and that's what it would have been. But my temptations kind of got in the way of, me fully locking in. But it's nothing wrong with, falling off every now and then. I'm not gonna sit here and say, to be the hardest on yourself, because it's okay. You're a human being at the end of the day. But I don't know. I feel like temptation is something that really distracts us when we're looking for a purpose in life. We're running for a purpose in life. So if you feel like you're tempted, look back to those two Bible verses on temptation I just gave to y'all, and I hope that helps y'all. You know what I'm saying? Just keep reading those verses to yourself daily, and to remind yourself that temptation is only temporarily. You know what I'm saying? Bro. And then the last thing I wanted to talk to y'all about, bro, my allergies is killing me. Like, it's so hard to talk right now, chat. I just want to go home and see my mom. But well, it was one more topic. Hold on, y'all. Let me get y'all right. Oh, my last struggle of my 30-day run, I was gonna say. I feel like through all of this, my main purpose was to get closer to God. And I've been thinking to myself, how can I get closer to God? Like, what is it? Like, I want to talk to God more, And just did what I was doing, what I'm usually doing. I just started looking for more Bible verses that taught me or told me how I can get myself closer to God. And I'm going to read those off to you as well, share those to y'all. But one of them is James 4:8. It says, "Draw near to God, and he will draw near to you." And that means when you intentionally move towards God through prayer, faith, and humility, he responds and comes closer to you. So when there's times in your life when you feel like you don't feel the presence of God in your life, you really need to just have a moment with yourself and really give glory to the man above and show him that you want to feel his presence, and he will naturally come and fill your presence with abundance of joy. You know what I'm saying? True. Yeah. We love God. We really do. Every day I just been learning more about my God, truthfully. I had another one about this topic. It was Jeremiah 29:13, and it says, "You will seek me and find me when you seek me with all your heart." Meaning, a sincere, wholehearted search for God always leads to finding him. So keep looking, y'all. Even when y'all don't feel his presence, keep looking, keep searching, because God is in the presence. He is here. He is with me right now. Even if I don't see him, I know he's with me, y'all. So keep searching for God, because he is there, and you will find him. Yeah. I just wanted to share all that. It was all kind of like in me, in my mind, and I felt like I had to just dump that out for y'all. I don't know. I feel like that would probably help some of y'all. LOL. I'm like looking at this camera and shit. This is a whole new setup, but I hope it sounds good. I'm gonna give y'all some motivational words real quick. Y'all keep going. Don't stop. You're almost there, bruh. You're literally almost there, bro. Like, imagine you're just like, I don't know, you know those memes. It's like you're digging at a wall, you're digging, just looking for gold, and you're almost there, bro. You're almost at the end of the dirt. You finna see some gold. Just don't stop, bro. If you stop, it'll be like, for what? All that for what? Like, you're gonna die one day. You better make a mark. You feel me? You better drop that clothing brand, drop that song, drop the sauce, drop the method, drop the course. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, keep going, bro, cause it's gonna work. And I love y'all. And I want to see everybody who believes in me also win, cause I wouldn't be here without y'all. And I know y'all have dreams and goals that y'all want to achieve in this life. Yeah, I'm gonna let Jay talk to y'all real quick. Pop it, Jay. Jay's going to get a chair. Hurry up. All right, while Jay's getting his chair, I'll give y'all some more motivational words. God is the key. There is no life without God. Remember that. Like, nothing is possible without the man from above. You feel me? And don't forget that. And always remember where you came from. Facts. We're gonna let Jay, you know what I'm saying, do it for y'all.
What's up, guys? VR here. You know what I'm saying? You know, just like Chico was saying, it's been a very strong, hard week. You know what I'm saying? First week, I'm not gonna lie. Like he said earlier, like there are a lot of things that we said we should have been doing, but it's not as easy. It's not as easy being able to just do it. You know what I'm saying? When you just first write it, you feel me? Even myself, like I was falling for my own temptations, and I had a lot of distractions. And you know, even when we're coming to y'all about this, we're not the strongest. Like we're not, you know what I'm saying, like the next army soldiers up, you feel me, that's just gonna make everything happen the way it's supposed to happen every time. We fall short sometimes too. And we try our best to pick each other up even when we need to be picked up too, you feel me? So it's like, if y'all have somebody like that, bro, keep them around, bro. Because there's a lot of times in this world where, especially in our generation, a lot of people aren't friends, or they lose sight of what friends are, what real love is, what's genuine, what's not genuine, how to be closer to someone based off of materialistic things. You really just gotta keep what you really believe in close to you. But for me though, this week, you know what I'm saying, so for me, right, my biggest struggle is having the problems of thinking I'm not doing enough. And when I start thinking that I'm not doing enough, mind you, the whole world, everyone that's around me thinks I'm doing a lot. But it almost feels like it's never enough, if that makes sense. Like, even for instance, me and bro was talking earlier or yesterday, and we've done some big things. It's just like, okay, cool, like, what's next? You know what I'm saying? It'd be hard to get out of that mode where it's like, what's next, instead of really just sitting and taking it all in, because it's like, God already knows we were supposed to have that. Whenever you feel like you've done something and it's just like, oh, like 2 years ago, I would have never stopped talking about it, because of the fact that 2 years ago you already knew that that's where you're supposed to be. So now that you're here, it's like, oh, like I knew I was supposed to be here. I knew I was supposed to get that. I probably should have got that 3 months ago if I wasn't bullshitting. You feel me? So it's like, you gotta stay on top of everything. I gotta stay on top of everything. He gotta stay on top of everything. We gotta always believe in ourselves just as much as we want to believe in each other. You know what I'm saying? Put the same amount of love into what you got going on into the next person, because you never know, that person on the side of you might be the reason why you push farther than where you're gonna be. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it takes support from someone else, or someone else's wisdom, to push you somewhere. And then one last thing, don't ever think you're too good to understand something. Don't ever think that you're bigger than the next person, because of the fact that you have more followers than him, you're older than him. You really never know who could give you something, some type of knowledge that you've probably been missing for a very long time. And if you stay in that headspace where you can always feel like you can learn, bro, you'll be the best at everything you do. Always. But yeah, guys, I hope you guys have been having fun. I hope you guys have been feeling the real struggle of this. You know what I'm saying? Because the struggle builds character.
I know I'm feeling it, man.
I'm feeling it. He feeling it. You can see it in his face.
Man.
No, I'm trying to. But yeah, VR out.
Shout out VR, man. Very rare. You know what I'm saying? That was me and Jay little rant for y'all. We doing good though, y'all. Life is great, you know? It really is. When you look at the bigger picture, I honestly have to say life is great. I just be in my head. But facts, you feel me? Facts. Love this shit. Seeing my mom later today. My mom probably gonna watch this video. She a big supporter. Shout out my mom. If you haven't talked to your mom, go talk to your mom. She probably miss you. Updates on what I got going on. If you stuck through this full video, I'm dropping my new single Diamond Eye March 27th, and I'm dropping with Nino Paid April 10th. You know what I'm saying? And they both got some crazy music videos. Stay tuned. Brand dropping soon. He just sold out. Go tap in with him. Benedict. You know what I'm saying? My shit Anya by Anya. My other brand called Unranked Uniform. Love y'all. And one more piece of advice, because I love giving advice. If nobody got you, know you got yourself. Bro. Because it's you. You feel me? And at the end of the day, it's your world. Because who else's world is it? Besides the man above who created it. Literally. Love y'all. Slash shit. La Chica shit. Wow. Slash. Wow.